Live broadcast. Also, several police officers and health workers in Mombasa County have not tested positive for COVID-19. In police stations, the virus originated from 2 inmates who are suspects of robbery with violence cases. Let's link up with the reporter Tobias Chanji for more details. Tobias.
Anxiety and panic has gripped several police stations here in Mombasa County and also the residents of Mombasa after several inmates and remandees turned positive of COVID-19. A total of 21 inmates and remandees have turned positive in the last 4 days. And these are spread out in entire 3 police stations, where behind me that is the central police stations where 2 remandees turned positive, while at the Nyali police station 10 of them turned positive, while Shimo Latewa prisons had 9 remandees that tested positive. Remember that central police station is just adjacent to the old town, which was the epicenter of COVID-19 when it started. Now what we're told is that the police officers from these central police stations last week on Wednesday arrested 2 people who were suspects of robbery with violence, and after showing symptoms of COVID-19 they were tested and confirmed that they turned positive. Now what this means in essence that whenever someone turns positive, then the entire office or the entire location should be closed for isolation. So what it means, therefore, is that because after those 21 cases, almost 28 police officers were isolated, and out of these 28 police officers, what we've been able to confirm from the Department of Health in the Mombasa County government is that several police officers have also turned positive. But of course, they can't give the number depending on the situation currently that is happening, because it might bring a lot of fear amongst the residents. And it's not only the police officers who've now been who have got the COVID-19 coronavirus. Almost over 41 health practitioners, that includes doctors, nurses, and even lab technicians at the Mombasa Coast General Hospital, have also turned positive. Currently, remember that Mombasa County is not giving results for the tests that are being conducted, because after the lab technicians turned positive, then the entire staff, the entire team from that department had to be isolated. So currently most of the tests are being sent, or most of the samples are being sent to Kilifi at the Kemri, so as to give results back. So what this means now is that now it is a puzzle amongst the authorities of Mombasa County if they'll have to close these 3 police stations, that is the central police stations, the Nyali police station, or even the Shimo Latewa. But as we're talking currently, the total number of those that have been infected with COVID-19 in the entire of Mombasa County, it's almost more than 1,100 people, and we've seen several government offices that have also closed, including banks, including communications companies like Safaricom, some of their branches, and even last week we saw the Kenya Power and Lighting Company after one was suspected to be having COVID-19. So this one is bringing so much panic and fear amongst everyone in Mombasa County.